I understand the society we live in, as Beecee said earlier. The only way you get things done here is shouting. Nice people don't get things done. It's those who are crazy, scatter the ground, yeah, scatter, hey. That's when things get in Nigeria. But fine, you get that interim solution. But when you now scatter the ground, what happens? Because I was trying to understand what the parent is trying to achieve by posting that kind of video. If I was going to do a video for every day, which is what Beecee said earlier, no problem. After I go to school, I accuse them. Why did you send my child home? XYZ reasons. And then I do a recording. I'm in school right now. My child was sent home, not recording, not crossing out, not putting people's faces, putting people's lives in jeopardy, because right now, even your child, you put your child's life in, not life in jeopardy, but your child can be teased in school. Oh, that's the child that her mother was there recording, going on social media, because you are making things worse, you're aggravating the situation. When you do that kind of thing, post on social media, we all cannot do this self-help. Because you agree with my child, I will post you and I'll scatter everywhere. To what end exactly? Now, thank God it's not a situation whereby the child got into an accident. This is something that can be redeemable, that can be amended, that can be fixed. How do you fix it? That's what a parent who's trying to train their child and raise a civilized child. How do I fix this? By not scattering it to other children. The other time we're asking, something happened in a different school. And said, shut the school down, close the school down. I think, okay, close the school down. This matter can be investigated. You can extract it and investigate. But you can't shut the school down because there are also kids there doing their exams, taking their classes. You can't shut the whole school down because of one situation. So we also have to choose not to be selfish when we're trying to resolve our own personal issues. That's how I see this video.
There's another angle to it, like I kept saying. If there is a rule, if we have a rule and an agreement that is signed, that everybody knows, that this is the system here. If you have come late, this is what will happen. The gate is closed, you cannot come in. It's a different thing. Is it that the school isolated a girl to witch hunt her or to punish her against other people? Investigate. Is it that this girl that they punished, they're sort of been bullying this girl before, and I want to come and fight the school for what they are doing to my daughter? Totally different thing. She mentioned that if she was the one that took the child to school, because an adult is there, if I take my child to school late, I call the school to explain to them ahead of time that we're running late. When I get to school late, before they open the gate for my school, and I'm saying this as a primary school, if a girl can walk to school by herself, she can walk back home by herself. There are risks involved, which the risk should be addressed. And the hope is not to just punish the school. The hope is to change the structure so that such things will not happen again. So if I have that conversation, it is this school, this thing is risky. What you did is terrible. I had a panic attack. I was about to leave the house. Other children, what if this happened? I think the policy should be changed. In case the policy is already written down, that if anybody comes late, what you will do is you will call the parents, come and pick up the children, or you give this kind of punishment for them to do. Then you can change the system to better everybody long term, not just to scatter things immediately they happen. We need to stop this. I want to go and share for them. Nigerians like them. If I go there and I share, they will know they see what has hit them. And then people on some comments too were saying, this is motherhood. It is not motherhood. I know that I'm a mother, and I pray we feel like, oh, if it doesn't happen to me, I will be myself. The pressure will reveal content.
Let me take Abdul Rashid from Kaduna. Thanks for calling. You're live.
Okay, good morning, all. I'm a first-time caller.
Welcome to the show.
My name is Abdul Rashid Ibrahim. On this subject matter, I think it's imperative to know that it's different from our days. How often do children even repeat classes now? But during our days, children that did not perform better repeat immediately. Now, if they repeat, the parents will go to school.
Oh, yeah, the school is not allowing them to repeat.
Yes. So, the school management now should also take, we are in a very dangerous society. You send someone child home and something happens. You get the cost. So, it boils down. Also, the parents they feel so much entitlement that we are the one paying the running of the school, so we can do as we wish. So sometimes deliberately they will allow their kids go to school late and blame the school authority for taking action. So that's just my little question.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
There was a point that Beecee made earlier that I'd like us to... Oh, I just lost that point. It was an important point she said. I lost that point, but let me take a few comments on social media.
Yeah,
I was going to write it down. This Otumba Karim said that I'm an educator and I totally, I'm very professional. The school is dangerously wrong. Sending a little child home could lead to many complications, kidnappings, accidents, lateness of child. The school is a function of so many factors. Schools should realize that for every law, there are some exceptions. Of course. The moment the child gets to school, the school gate, the school takes responsibility. Then number 2, the woman acted as a typical mom but went on overdrive. Such issues should be sorted out in the office. Some teachers may result to avoiding the child later, and that may also not be good for the child. It's not everything that should be on social media because internet never forgets. Yeah. Something. Go ahead.
Because what I wanted to say, which is what he also said, that for every rule, there are exceptions to those rules, right? And then for a school to have a rule, you should have checked all the possibilities surrounding that rule before you make it a policy. It only makes sense that you say you want to close the gate by 8:30. You should have factored in the fact that if something happens, what if car breaks down? You have to factor in all the indices before making a policy and create the exceptions to that rule. The mother also said that there are times when the school bus comes in at 10. And so, I mean, there's a precedent, there's a history that there are times when the buses come in late. And do they send the kids back home? For the fact that we need to understand where this woman's anger stems from. Her anger doesn't stem from the fact that her child was sent back home. Her anger stems from the fact that she was not informed, and that's what was the possibility if somebody was not at home, and what would have happened. We need to understand where her anger is coming from, right? And the school needs to, like the man said, the school takes responsibility once the child gets to that school gate. And there should be other punishment or other ways to
100%. I agree with you on that one. Dr. Sunday from Oshogbo is calling. Thanks for calling. You're live.
Yes, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, I'd like to congratulate this morning. I'm a first-time caller.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm a lecturer and I've been a teacher. Both at Nigerian Lady, and I know that when the school is interested in enforcing rules, sometimes they can be careless, like this thing in question. Yes, the school has not done well, even though they have the rules signed that they have to put off time. They should have managed to do better than they do. At least in the school that I was a manager, we have a weekly rule that once the child comes to, that's where it's going to take them to the end of the day. When you come and pick him, they are going to enter the class. So I'm not going to send him back for her back to you. If you are brought to child yourself, you take him or her back. But if you come to you stay there. You will not have any problem for that day. The parents know that, and they make sure that the students come on time. But for the mother to not go to school to be ranting and be saying making a sin, it's totally incompatible. We should condemn that. Everybody just find that action to examine what happened very well. That was not how to address it. And the school, the time the guy was coming, every school happened to the child on the road when he was late. So if you are saying that something that will have happened, the time was late and now nothing happened. So we should try to see how we are going to
Thank you very much, Dr. Sani.
Not making
Thank you, Dr. Sani. I think I can wrap up. I think we've pretty much said all our points. Let me wrap up with Engineer Jibola Tijani's comment, which I think is a perfect way to wrap this entire thing up. He says, good morning, Mariah. We are not observant around ourselves over the years, and we are losing what binds us together, which is love. The school is trying to instill discipline, should do it with love. And as a custodian of these children, should do more to de-escalate issues like this, which is what you said earlier, even from the phone call. It is like teacher-parent relationship has broken down and turned to we against you. These two entities are stakeholders in the lives of these children, and they must collaborate together to ensure the lives of these children are better for them, for our nation in general. The hate in our society is so enormous that you can see this on our roads among motorists. When you are late to the airport, you are sure to miss your flight. When the airline delay your flight, you get nothing, not even an apology. Assuming the child became ill in school, will the school send the child back home or call the parent? both the school principal and the parent need intermediary, that is, education ministry to amend this sour relationship, and it's in every fiber of our society.
Yep.
There's so much hate, anger, us, even driving, pass them, crush them, move them. What are you? What is that? What are we looking for? Kilo labor. What are we fighting? Everybody's you're ready to fight. Battle ready. In school, in swimming, in church, at home, on the road, at the airport. We are constantly battle ready. This exam, this tool has enabled us to be constantly recording and posting because we want to fight and scratch it down. So I totally agree. The school is wrong, 100%. And I think even there should be a review of policy across board because there should be leeway, as Beecee said earlier. There should be grace period, no doubt about that. But the woman's action for itself, for me, is irresponsible. But some people say, hey, she's been a mother. That's how mothers, so you can't judge how a mother reacts. Understandable, no problem, it's fine. A mother can overreact. You should understand a mother's pain, no doubt about that. But as we are understanding pain, let's also have in mind how to also consider civility in what we do.